Very good day students. Today we are going to start a new unit, that is basic ICT skills. Under that we will learn the first topic, that is documentation using a word processor. So what do you mean by documentation using a word processor? The term word processing refers to the process of keying in, formatting, editing and laying out the contents of a document in a software. The software that is used for creating document is called what? Your word processor. You can see there are variety of documents like invitation card is there, newsletters, resume, letters, notices, visiting cards, greeting cards, booklets, okay, calendars, etc. can be created easily with the help of what? Your word processor. In the modern word processor, not only allow the keying in, editing and formatting text, they also provide basic powerful features to insert and handle the images. Features like applying the special effects to the content. You could be able to insert the shapes, diagrams and charts. Even you could be able to link the document by using the hyperlink features, okay, and publish or share the documents online, okay. So word processor provides the flexibility, ease and neatness and speed, and it will help in various features. What are the various features it will help? It could be able to correct the spelling errors, okay. You won't if you found that this spelling is wrong, so you could be able to correct the spelling errors. Even the same spelling you have wrote in many places, wrong spelling you have wrote in many places, so you can replace that spelling by the correct spelling in all the places in one go. Next is you could be able to edit your document. You could be able to insert or overwrite a sentence or paragraph anywhere in the Word document. This helps to maintain the neatness of the document. This task is called what? The editing of the document. You could be able to print a document also by such that for storing in the future purpose without a worry of it getting misplaced or fading, okay. If you have lost your paper also, then also if you have stored your document, then you can print it whenever it is being needed. Next is your you could be able to change the appearance of different portion of a document by changing its size of the words, making them bold or italic or underline. Next is your inserting headers and footers and page number. If you to recognize which page number is there, so you can insert in the footer place the page number, even the same title or heading you want to give. So in header section you can write the heading of each paragraphs, okay. Next is each paragraph or each page. Next is present information in tabular form. If you want your data should be shown in tabular format, okay, so you could be able to easily make tables in what? In your document. You could be able to insert the pictures and images into the document, and even you can manipulate those pictures and images such that it looks more beautiful. Next, how could you be able to open the MS Word? You have to follow some of the major steps. First, you need to go to Start button. Under the Start button, you will find all programs. After that, you have to go to Microsoft Office 2013. If you don't have 2013 Microsoft Office, you can go with other Microsoft Office feature like 2007 is there, 16 is there, Open Office there. Many Office features are there. You can open it. After that, I am taking as Microsoft Office 2013. Next, after that you will go to Word 2013. Since we are working in word processor, so you have to click on Word in Word 2013. After that you will go to new document window will appear there. It displays the list of different types of new documents in thumbnail view. So click on blank documents thumbnail. You have to choose what? Blank document. Since you have to create your own document, so you have to click on blank document. Since there are various features, various templates are available in thumbnail, so from there you can select your own thumbnail. But basically when we are creating our own thumbnail, so we'll choose what? We'll choose blank thumbnail. So how could you be able to create a new document? To create a new document, since if you have received that page and you have to create one more page, So how could you be able to create a new document? To create a new document, click on File tab, then select the New option, then click on the Blank Document option in the New pane, or simply you can click by pressing Ctrl plus N. So when you will click on Ctrl plus N, this page will appear. After the same process, you have to choose what? Blank document thumbnail. Next, how could you be able to edit a document? The term editing refers what? It refers to the process of correcting, deleting or modifying the text in a document. Before editing, it is important to learn about the text selection. Okay, how you are selecting your text. Without this text selection, you could not be able to edit. Okay, so the first thing you have to learn about what? Text selection. Let's learn about it. First is selecting the text. How you could be able to select your text? Place the mouse cursor at the start or end of the text. Wherever you want to start or end of the text, you have to select it. Next, press the mouse button and drag it to the end or start of the text, and then release the mouse button. Okay, so you can see how you have to choose it from the start. From the start text, you have to choose it. You need to drag it till the end, such that this after that you can release your mouse button, such that the text could be selected, and you can apply your editing format in your particular selection text. So how could you next? First editing feature is your deleting the text. How you could be able to delete the text? We can delete or remove the text, and also select the other objects like images, shapes, etc. Text can be deleted by following methods. First is delete key, and by using delete key, how you could be able to delete? So place the cursor at the beginning of the text that has to be removed by mouse click or row keys, and press the delete key on the keyboard. Next, take backspace key. So by using backspace key, place the cursor at the end of the text that has to be removed by mouse click or arrow keys, and press the backspace key on the keyboard. Next, third one is select the text to be deleted and press delete or backspace key. So by this three method, you could be able to delete your text. Next, how you could be able to insert your text. So now text can be inserted between the existing text by placing the cursor at the location where you want to insert the text and start typing the text. For that, first you need to save a document. Control plus S. Control plus S is what? Your shortcut key button. By using what, you could be able to save your document. When you will click on Control plus S, so by using the Control plus S, you can go or click on the File tab. After that File tab, you will find Save option, then Save as pane appears on the right. Next, click on the computer or double click on the browse in the right pane. The Save as dialog box appears, then type a file name in File name text box and click on the Save button. Next is your font styling. What do you mean by font style? A font style is used to emphasize the text with bold, italic and underline option. There are various type of font styling methods. First is bold. For bold, we use first method for using bold is by pressing Ctrl plus B. This is the shortcut method. Even why we use bold? It makes the text darker than the rest of the text. The second method of making it bold as select the desired text on the home tab in the font group you will find what? Bold button. As you can see in the picture, you can see B button is there. You have to select the text, then under the font you will find what? B button. Bold button is there, you have to click that. Next, second font styling method is your italic. It makes the text slanting to the right. Its shortcut method is Control plus I, and the second method you can find what? You have to select the desired text, and on the home tab in the font group click on italic button, as you can see in the figure. Next is underline. It makes the text underline. There are various methods of underline. Okay, first is Control plus U, that is the shortcut method, and second one is select the desired text on the home tab in the font group, click on underline button. You can click on drop down arrow present on the underline button and select the other options of underline, also the style of underline also you can select there. Next is your font. So what do you mean by font? A font is the shape or look of the text on the computer. So to select the desired text, you need to first do what? You have to select the desired text wherever you want to apply the font, and on the home tab in the font group, click on drop down arrow present on the font button. Then select the desired font from the displayed list. Okay, as you can see in the figure, you have to select the desired font which you want to apply in your selected text. Next is font size. The size of the characters in the text refers to the font size. So first method, how you could be able to change your font size. First is select the desired text. Then on the home tab in the font group, click on the drop down arrow present on the font size button, or click on the grow font button to increase the font, and or the shrink font button to decrease the font. Grow font button is being represented as capital A, little big size, and shrink font button is being represented small a, little small size. Okay, next select second method is select the desired number font size from the displayed list. You can directly change the number from the selected list, okay, as per the mentioned in the figure present over here. Next, aligning the text. Alignment. What do you mean by alignment? It refers to the position of the text with respect to the page margin. There are four types of text alignment. First is align left, second is center, third is align right, and fourth is justify. By default, the text is aligned left. The first method is select the desired text on the home tab in the paragraph group. Click on the desired alignment button. Okay, so the shortcut methods are also available. For align left, control plus L; for center, control plus E; third is control plus R; and justify, control plus J. You can see here how you could be able to do it. Okay, see, in this alignment section you need to select. Okay, the first one is align left, second is center, third is right, and fourth one is your justify. Copying and moving the object. What do you mean by copying and moving? Copying the text means to make a copy of the text or data. It will copy the text, but the original copy place will be existed. But moving means what? It will move the text from the original place and it will paste in the new location, and it will remove the original place and it will paste in the new location. But in copy, it will be available in the original location as well as in the new location. So copying the text means to copy of the text or data and paste it to some other location. Moving the text means to move the text or data, move from one location to another. So what are the method for copying or moving the file? So select the desired text. First method is select the desired text, then click on the copy, or the shortcut method is control plus C. Or if you want to move, then you have to use what? Cut. And for cut, the shortcut method is control plus X. Then in the clipboard on the home tab, you will find this thing in what? In the clipboard in home tab you will find out. Okay, so move the cursor to the place where you want to place the text. And third method is click on the paste. That's for pasting the copy or moving file. You have to click what? Paste. Okay, control plus V is the shortcut method of paste. From the clipboard button only you will find out. Now next is inserting header and footer. In a multi-page, if we need to insert any information which is common across the pages, such as title of the book is there, page numbers, logo of the company, etc., we can insert them in header at the top of the page or in footer at the bottom of the page. The contents of the header and footer appear generally on each page unless you check the option. Different first page and different odd and even page. There are different pattern by inserting the header and footer page. Okay, so to insert header and footer, click on insert tab. Use the drop down header and footer to select the desired format. You can select the page number drop down to insert the page number. Next is autocorrect feature. Autocorrect feature allows to create short words that expand into actual longer words. Like I have written magic. So I have magic. Okay, so I have written magic and I want to show magically. So some words are being auto corrected. I have written magic, and if I have switched on my autocorrect feature, so it will write what your magically option. If you have written magic option wrong, so it will also correct your magic option as the correct option. But for that you need to switch on your autocorrect feature, then only it could correct your whatever the spelling you have wrong, written wrong, or the short form you have written, it will complete your full form. Okay, so from where you can find file tab. Under file tab, option is there. From option you will find proving section. Under proving section, autocorrect option is there. This will bring the autocorrect dialog box. In this dialog box, in replace field type, the small term like ent you have to write, and in with field type, the actual long term like internship you have to write there. Okay, next, bullets and numbering. This feature is used to list the items of point. There are two methods. First is bullet and second is numbers or alphabet. So first, bullet. These are used when there is no particular sequence of text to be followed. Okay, there are various styles for inserting the bullets. Next is numbers or alphabet. These are used to show a sequence of the items to be followed. To allow the numbers of to insert the bullets or number or alphabet, you need to select the desired text. Under the desired text, you need to go to home tab, then paragraph group, then bullets or numbering button, then select the required bullet or numbering feature. Okay, next, how to create the table. Tables are used to represent a given data in the form of rows and columns. It is very useful in organizing and representing the data in an effective way. Row is the horizontal series of cells in a table, and column is the vertical series of cells. How to create the table? Under the insert tab, you will find the table group. From the table group, table button is there. Insert the table option. The insert table dialog box, it will appear. Then insert the number of rows and columns in the dialog box and click on the OK button. You can see the how you can the table dialog box, it has been appeared. You can see in the figure. So this is all about your session.